Hey, this is really, really good. Our friend Tim Miller, a moderate Republican who we've interviewed on the program before, confronted Kari Lake, okay? And this is super, super interesting. This is from Tim's show on Showtime. He confronted Kari Lake, and he said something that many moderate Republicans believe, which is we should get away from this cartoonish MAGA Trumpism, which includes people like Kari Lake, and we should be going back to moderate Republicanism if we want to win. How did Kari Lake respond? Well, she responded by telling lies and by making fun of the way Tim was dressed. That's what she did. Let's take a look, take a listen. Nice job here by Tim.
Haley and Pompeo in there saying that we've lost 3 straight elections, that it's time to change the strategy, maybe appeal out to more moderate voters. You just lost an election. What say you to that?
Well, they like to say we lost elections. We're having corrupt, stolen elections, okay?
Okay, that's a lie. She lost. It's very simple. She lost, so she's already lying.
We're having corrupt, stolen elections. President Trump won that election in 2020.
Donald Trump did not win in 2020.
He did. There was corruption. I know you don't believe it and you don't want to look at it. And they stole the election from me, and you guys have...
She did not have the election stolen. Her opponent received more votes, meaning her opponent becomes the governor.
Don't you think you really lost the election because you didn't reach out to the McCain voters, the Flake voters? You told the McCain voters to get out of the room.
No, I didn't.
And you campaigned hard MAGA.
That's fake news.
I went to your last event. It was Steve Bannon.
She did campaign hard MAGA.
It was all these guys. It was hard MAGA. You weren't appealing to my people. You weren't appealing to moderate Republicans. Maybe you would have won if you would have done that.
May I have a word? Do you want me to interview you? Because you seem to be doing all the talking.
No, that's the question.
It was a year before the election when I had a financial nuclear bomb dropped on me by a McCain Republican.
A bomb.
She dropped $30 million in a
massive dump.
Attack ads. We were joking around. I said, "Are we have McCain Republicans or America First Republicans in here?" And I brought the establishment together. Let me finish. I brought the establishment together. Unfortunately, a few of them didn't come over, and they.
She did not bring the establishment together. She ran an insanely divisive campaign.
Bring the election. I know you don't believe it. You refuse to look at the evidence, okay?
I do look at the evidence.
No,
I wasn't at your campaign rally 3 days before the election. You didn't have McCain's there. You didn't have the Juicy's there.
They were welcome there. I actually reached out to Ducey and I reached out to all of those people. They didn't want to come around.
Yeah.
I can't help it, but what I do have are independents and Democrats. How old are you?
I'm 41.
You're 41 and you dress like a 13-year-old.
Oh, Kari, come on. We shouldn't end on that.
All right, so that's from the circus on Showtime, which I encourage you to check out. This is interesting because there's 2 aspects to this. Layer 1 is she continues telling the same lies that have been debunked endlessly. She just keeps telling them, Trump actually won, I actually won, I reached out across the aisle, all these different things. All of those are lies. But then it's going to ad hominems when you have no other choice because Tim Miller is, of course, completely correct. Now, the practical and strategic question going into 2024 becomes, does that dynamic remain, and which of course will damage the Republican Party and their chances, or do they realize that this MAGA Trumpism has actually been quite damaging? It lost them the House in 2018. It lost them everything in 2018. It lost them the presidency. It lost them the Senate. It prevented a red wave from being what it could have been, all of those different things. And do they change or do they stick with it? That's the question. Adam Schiff joins me after this short break. One of our continued sponsors is Ground News, an app and website that aggregates local and international news sources to show you how breaking news is being reported around the world. It has become a go-to resource for me. Right now, I'm looking at a story about residents in Ohio reporting medical symptoms after the train derailment. Ground News shows the headline from the Washington Post, owned by Jeff Bezos, says East Palestine residents should look to Agent Orange victims. The headline from the Epic Times, a radical right-wing outlet, says federal officials enter 500 East Palestine homes after toxic train crash. I also like that you can sort things by factuality, location, and bias. Check out Ground News for free at ground.news/Pakman. If you find Ground News as useful as I do, subscribe for unlimited access. The link is down below.